It's a nice 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe in the High Country package. This one is Radiant Red Tintcoat. This one does have the kick to open. You just line your foot with this little sensor right here, and that will open the lift gate. As long as you have the remote in your pocket. Of course, it does have the power third row. Just gonna push this back up. I'm gonna move the camera over here and show you how to collapse the second row. You'll push one of these buttons for the right or the left. That lays it down. If the screen wasn't blocking it, we'll just go ahead and do this one, because I don't think that's blocking the screen. Push it again. That's how you get in the back. Around to the side here, just showing you the exhaust outlets. This is a 6.2 V8. It does have a trailering package with max tow package, which is hidden behind this little block here. Push this to close this and step around to the side. This one does have the 22-inch wheels. Get a better view of those. And the assist steps are hidden and they're power articulating. So what you'll do, if you have the key on, you'll push this little button. That'll unlock the door. As you can see, they do go up. There's a good view of the third row. Of course, you do have rear vents back here. Probably should have turned those down before I started the video. Everybody's got a charger in the back. Go ahead and slam these down. This will allow you to move your seat back and forth. This will allow it to collapse manually. There's also a tab back here that rear passengers can get out of the back. And there's another button to collapse the second row seat. I'm gonna go ahead and move this back. This is your rear entertainment system. It does come with 2 pair of wireless headphones. And I'll go ahead and move this back here. There we go. There's a good view of the back. You have two USB-Cs and an HDMI port for each one. Heated seats for the back seats. Up above, you got a large panoramic sunroof. Now this panel up here will stack on top of this one. I'll show in just a tick. And there's a good view of the sunroof. The button to slide the sunroof. Move that down so I can see what I'm doing. I'll show you how it lays on there. Pretty darn big opening. This will reduce the wind noise here. Good. Now this button will actually tilt it, and then this is your shade. That'll close. Get the light out of there if it bothers you. You have your universal remote or garage door opener here you can program, and your lift gate, you can program the lift gate. It's kind of hard to see, to max 3/4 or off. That will just open the lift gate in the back. You do also have the buttons up here again to let the seats down if you need to. And up front you have your parking brake, of course your lane departure warning, your park assist button, the auto start off, that turns it on and off. Orange means on the Chevys. Your traction control and StabiliTrak off button. Your hill descent control button. Now this is my personal favorite button over here, that's 360. So what that's going to do is going to quickly bring up your camera, and I'll go over here to show you. I'll close this out. And if I hit the 360 button, it's going to pull the camera up. That's what that does. So that you have, sorry, I passed one up. There's your head-up display. I don't know if this is going to work where it's kind of bright where I'm parked. Probably should move, but if you look real close, I'll zoom in. You can see something flicker, and that's just your head-up display. Now the reason why it's refreshing is because that's how the camera's recording it, but it doesn't flicker like that for a person's eye. For cases here, you've got your automatic 2-wheel high, 4 high, and 4 low, as well as your driving modes. Your tow haul, this is a pretty cool feature. This will raise and lower the height of the vehicle. I'll go ahead and show you that here in a little bit. That's just your automatic headlights and your trailer brake controller. With that Max trailer package, you do get a trailer brake controller. And of course, your heated steering wheel, forward collision alert, your cruise controls are here, as well as your driver information controls are here. I've done several videos with this feature. If you just search in there, I'll be sure to check that out. That's your push to talk button for your phone, and that hangs up the phone. Your transmission's a little different. It's button for park, neutral, and this feature called L, which is a range selector. These are triggers for reverse and trigger for the drive. You'll just have your foot on the brake and lift up on that. That'll do it. When you're done driving, you just hit P and it parks the vehicle. This vehicle does have a wide array of features on it. Does have the surround vision camera, which I went over that earlier. Has your Google Assistant, which is awesome, and of course your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are standard on here, as well as your Amazon Alexa. Here is your rear media controls, which is right there. That just lets you control the screens individually. Of course, your HVAC controls. You do have ventilated front seats as well as heated seats, and a nice little area here for storage. Now the cool thing about this storage I didn't go over is this little button right here. This button here, watch what it does. If I hit that button here, it's going to slide this center console back. You can see that pretty well. And that'll allow you to move the cup holders back here in the back, as well as open up a new storage area under this. Really nice. And I forgot a little feature here. This is your rear view camera. It's an auto dimming mirror when you're just using as a mirror, but you can flick this and there's a video feed of what's behind you. Pretty darn nifty. What do you think? This feature is pretty rare. This will allow you to raise and lower the Tahoe if you're in a situation where you need more clearance, like an off-road situation. You'll push this button. It'll give you instructions on the screen. You just choose how much ground clearance you want. So to get in the higher ground clearance, you have to be in what's called low. But I'm going to try to raise the height up right now for you to show you increased ground clearance. It's going to raise the vehicle up. And I'll step out and let you see the differences. What I'm doing, I put the vehicle in neutral, and I use the ground clearance to raise this vehicle up. It is raising. I'll step out of the vehicle to show you how high it is off the ground. By raising that up, you can see a pretty good difference of height from where it was originally. Just want to walk around before I lower it back down. It's a pretty darn nifty feature. At the end of this video, I'll have the window sticker to this vehicle. You get a good view of the vehicle in four-wheel low at the maximum height that it's up. And I'll lower it back down. To lower this back down, we want to go to neutral, and you want to go over to your height adjustment, and you want to go down to normal ground clearance. You can hear it lowering. Back in two-wheel high, and let's step outside, shall we? But before we do that, we'll hit park. Now it's like a regular Tahoe. It still has a good ground clearance, but you can tell a visual difference on there. Step back around to the side. There we go. Pretty nifty. Here's the window sticker if you want to look at all the features this vehicle does have. Right over here. There's your High Country Deluxe package, Max trailering package, all the goodies on here.